Everyone, a little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Detroit Pistons. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. A look at the Pistons starting group. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Sharp, then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Martin in at the 2 guard. Here we go, it's game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standings. Here we go.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final 3 in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. On the wing, Ivy launches it, fires it in the triple.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Nets. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
Great work, Ali. Thanks.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Cunningham against Thomas. Stewart, a screen on Thomas. And Cunningham throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Martin, following the score by Detroit. Sharp finds Thomas. Six to shoot. Outside Porter. Right at the free throw line. Martin misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Cunningham with the ball, and it's Thomas picking him up. Thompson left side. Hey, expanding his range. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Cunningham's got his second bucket on the night.
And a nice sequence by Cunningham. This guy has all the tools. He doesn't let up.
And they call an illegal screen here. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now that's how you reboot a team.
Now here's Claxton. Sharp. Goes back up. Blocked!
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Detroit shooting their first free throws tonight. And he makes a first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 6-point game. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed 3 points and just couldn't convert.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Five on the clock. Three-pointer, Stewart. Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Back to Porter from deep. Rebound Detroit. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Now here's Duren. Yet to see a basket. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9 and 10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6 and 22 after the All-Star break.
Back to Thomas. Counted from distance. Thomas has got 5.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Thomas against Cunningham. Over Thomas. And that one's good. Cunningham's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Sharp passes to Porter. And here's Thomas. Puts up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Nets trail by 7. Outside Sharp. Outside for Porter. Pass to Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Thomas for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Cunningham. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Duren, the pass to Thompson. Duren with a screen on Thomas. Pass to Duren. Elbow shot on the way. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the inside. Here's Sharp. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. On the wing, Ivy for 3. Kept alive. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Claxton. Back to Thomas. Fires from deep. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ivy. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Martin. Inside. Stolen by Ivy. And now the Pistons in transition. Thompson passes to Ivy from outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Ivy's got 8.
Yeah, well, Ivy is working towards being a consistent three-point scorer, and the results speak for themselves.
And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Claxton. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Porter's shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Shot's good by Thompson.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Nets trail by 9. Martin outside. Now Thomas. 11 points in the game. Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Thomas for 3. The rebound by Stewart.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys?
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul for Brooklyn. Clowney comes in for Claxton. And it's Highsmith in for Martin. Detroit also making some changes. Harris comes in for Thompson. And it's Robinson in for Ivy. Cunningham against Thomas. Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. And no good. The dry spell continues. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide. Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Highsmith. Now Thomas. They set the pick. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And the shot goes.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
Detroit leading by 9. Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on Thomas. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Sharp. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Clowney. Thomas outside. Here's Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Robinson. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And it's Cunningham missing. Nets trail by 9. To the right side. Here's Clowney. Connects from downtown. Clowney's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Stewart outside. Cunningham looking it over. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
A minute 37 left in the first. Outside Sharp. To the paint. Pass to Highsmith. And here's Porter outside. And the Nets, another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Detroit leading by 5. A minute 6 left to play in the first quarter. Duran with a screen on Porter. Here's Harris. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Okay, that's just too easy for Harris. He's in his bag with these kind of shots. Okay.
Thomas passes to Sharp. Here's Clowney. He's got 5. All alone. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harris passes to Cunningham. Right side, Robinson. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, the Pistons shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Here's Stewart. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 9-point Pistons lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Detroit with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. We've got Holland. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Klintman in at the 5 spot. Turnaround Jay. Clowney pulls it in. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to LeVert. Back to Harris. Here's Klintman. Clowney pulls it in.
Man, you look spooked going up for that, man. You got to go up with a little bit more confidence. You got to say it with your chest.
The Pistons lead by 9. LeVert outside. Harris on the wing. Brooklyn pulls it in. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
So the Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's LeVert. No points yet. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. The Pistons second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Man, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Klintman's checked in for Detroit. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Dimon. Down low. Here's Clowney. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Detroit leading by 4. LeVert outside. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. The rebound by Dimon. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Clowney. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. A deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Dimon. He's checked by LeVert. Got a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Highsmith. Michael Porter comes in for Wilson, and it's Martin in for Mann. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Klintman. Ivy comes in for Holland, and Cunningham subbed in for LeVert. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clowney. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Some solid defense from Martin. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Dimon. Outside Porter. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And Brooklyn has possession following the 3-pointer by Detroit.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Free throw good. Ivy.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter. Robinson defending. Tries the spin move. Dimon scores off the spin.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
The Pistons lead by 11. Ivy with the ball. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Ivy's gone 5 of 8 from the field. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Porter outside. Thompson pulls it in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then Monday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against Chicago, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that one, and I'm curious to see how they have improved over the offseason.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Now Ivy. 13 points in the game. Cunningham finds Thompson. 5 to shoot. Harris outside. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. Good D by Sharp.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Porter with a screen on Cunningham. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Here's Ivy. And rejected. Martin against Cunningham. Here's Dimon. Back to Sharp. Over Ivy. Sharp, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Thompson passes to Stewart. Great D that time from Porter. And so Porter will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 13. Pass to Martin. Here's Dimon. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And it's Dimon missing. Detroit with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Hey, from beyond the arc. Thompson, no good. And that's shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. An open look for Porter. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And he lobs it up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter from outside. Drains the triple. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran's checked in. Detroit leading by 10. And here's Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Now here's Claxton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Thompson with it. Now Porter defending. Thompson passes to Duran. Now here's Ivy. Thompson outside. Back to Ivy. And it's Martin with the rebound. Nets trail by 13. Pass to Porter. Sharp against Ivy. And here's Thomas from the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Cunningham with the ball. He's got 11. On the wing, Ivy. Here's the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Thomas outside. Pass to Porter. Poke loose. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by Cunningham.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Now here's Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons lead by 12. Duren with a screen on Thomas. Cunningham passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cunningham could run this play with his eyes closed. He's so good at getting others set up.
And Thomas has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Martin outside. Back to Thomas. Here's Porter. The shot from the low post is good. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
1:46 left to play in the first half of basketball. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Brian, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
Detroit leading by 10. Cunningham outside. Over Thomas. And that one hits the back iron. And Brooklyn shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Now Porter. Give him 8 points now. Sharp a screen on Cunningham. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Drops in the 3.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Here's Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Cunningham against Thomas. Sharp a screen on Cunningham. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's Detroit closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Detroit Pistons.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Checking out the Pistons, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Cunningham. We've got Cam Thomas. Sharp out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Martin in the shooting guard. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. Outside Porter. Thomas, a screen on Ivy. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Porter from outside. Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Cunningham passes to Ivy. And there's the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Ivy against Martin. Thomas outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Claxton passes to Martin. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas outside. Jacks up a 3 with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Sharp's got 6.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Ivy outside. Pass to Duran. And here's Cunningham. The 3 ball, no problem for Cade.
And Cunningham has to continue to improve his three-point shot. It's very important for his development.
Inside, Thompson with a steal. 3-pointer. And it's Cunningham missing. Nets trail by 10. To the middle. And stolen by Stewart. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Sharp. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Yep, that one goes. He's got 18.
Outrunning the defense. Great transition play there by Thomas.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Cunningham against Thomas. Ivy outside. Pass to Stewart, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Ivy passes to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Right wing. Claxton passes to Thomas. Good work there as it goes. Thomas has got 20.
And this is just one of those blow-up nights for Thomas. He has one of these every once in a while.
Detroit leading by 6. Here's Cunningham. He's got 16 to the paint. Here's Thompson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Detroit shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Thompson, no good on the free throw.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Porter's shot is off.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And they'll get another chance. Three-pointer, Stewart, the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Pass to Sharp. Cunningham against Thomas. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. No good off the glass. The Pistons lead by 10. And here's Cunningham. He's got 16. Ivy outside. Stewart outside. Pass to Duren. Back to Stewart. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer. Stewart's got 7 points.
Give him an inch, and he'll take a three. So dangerous from distance.
Now here's Claxton. Back to Thomas. To the inside. Thompson with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. The pull-up. Second chance shot. And Duren finishes inside. 10 points for him. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Cunningham. Now Thompson. Hey, puts up a three. Rebound Brooklyn. Martin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thomas finds Porter. Here's Claxton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Free throw good. Claxton. And both free throws good for Claxton. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The Pistons lead by 10. When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the 2-2.
Cunningham, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Cam Thomas picks one up.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Thomas passes to Martin. Here's Highsmith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Martin outside. Here's Thomas for three. Pass to Claxton. And here's Martin. Ivy defends. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. Thomas passes to Sharp. Here's Highsmith. Here's Martin. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Detroit leading by 12. Cunningham with the ball. 18 points for him. Ivy outside. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Stewart hits the trifecta. Stewart's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Tipped and stolen by Stewart. Here's Cunningham. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Duren with the rebound. Duren's... Detroit has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Thomas with a steal. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Detroit also making some changes. Tobias Harris checked in for Stewart. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Cade Cunningham. The Pistons lead by 13. LeVert outside. Pass to Ivy. Duren with a screen on Martin. To the paint. Claxton with the block. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Thomas against Duren. Thomas misses. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Harris outside. Six on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That one's off.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And here's LeVert for three. Brooklyn pulls it in. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Thomas against Ivy. Pass to Highsmith. Down low. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Harris. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. So the Nets making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. And the free throw, no good. The Pistons lead by 11. And it's Harris, that time on the assist by Ivy. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
LeVert goes against Thomas. Pass to Wilson. Screen by Claxton. And good. Off the lead pass that time. 10 points here for Nick Claxton.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Now here's Ivy. 15 points in the game. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. LeVert. Wilson grabs the board. Nets trail by 11. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Thomas outside. Shot clock at 6. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Harris has got the ball here for Detroit. From about 16, here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to Clowney. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Wilson. Down low. Clowney, good. Clowney's got 10 points.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
.32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now Ivy. Thompson with a screen. Ivy passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Nets trail by 13. Thomas outside. The three ball. It's not going to go for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Pistons ahead. They lead by 13. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, they've got Duncan Robinson, Cade Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Klintman in at the center position, filling out the middle. Here's Harris, and Harris throws it down.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
And the Nets with possession here. 15-point game. Pass to Wilson. The teardrop. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Clowney. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. And here's LeVert. Cunningham on the wing. Fades. Brooklyn pulls it in. Pass to Dimon. Three-pointer. The rebound by Detroit. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham outside. Over to the wing. The shot from 20 feet out. Jump shot is good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Porter. No good, off the front rim.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Robinson finds LeVert. Cunningham outside. They set the pick. Wing shot on the way. Brooklyn pulls it in. Conley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. The wide open shot is on the money.
A talented shooter like Porter has no trouble with the mid-range. He makes it look almost easy.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to LeVert. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Dimon. And here's Porter. Takes the 3. Again, Porter missing.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Yep, count it. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Nets trail by 17. To the paint. Pass to Highsmith. Now Porter. Rebounded by Klintman.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now LeVert. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in. Out to the right wing. Here's Highsmith. Robinson defending. Pass to Dimon. And there's the screen. The 3. Buries it from 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Sharp, he's checked in for Wilson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart, he's checked in for Klintman. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
And Allie, thanks. LeVert passes to Cunningham. Shoots over Demon. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 20.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
To the middle. Here's Demon. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And it's Detroit with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's Stewart, high post. The floater over Sharp. Stewart, no good. Nets trail by 14. Porter with it, picked up by Cunningham. To the inside, pass to Dimon. Three-pointer Sharp. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Fires from the corner. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Pass to Clowney. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Duncan Robinson. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Pass to Clowney. Now here's Martin. And here's Porter outside. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Cunningham with the ball. Here's LeVert. Now Harris. Here's Robinson. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Right side, Robinson. Up and over Porter. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Pistons lead by 12. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Clowney. Martin against LeVert. Here's Clowney. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Pistons lead by 9. Outside Robinson. Now Stewart. He's guarded by Claxton. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Oh, wow. Cade with a 3 of his own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's LeVert. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Outside Porter. Back to Thomas. Here's Clowney. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Good.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Now Cunningham. Stewart outside. It's LeVert on the wing. No good on the triple. And Thomas has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Down by 12. Here's Clowney. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Stewart inside. Thomas defends. Stewart, no good. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Nets trail by 11. Fires from the line. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ivey. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Sharp, a screen on Ivy. Now Thomas. Here's the floater. It's cleared away by Thompson.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And here's Ivy. Now Thompson from deep. Up again. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now Porter, stolen by Thompson. Stewart. And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 16. The three is in!
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Detroit leading by 13. Cunningham up top. Ivy outside. Now Thompson. Ivy outside. He launches. Knocks down the trifecta.
Hot off the pass. Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Outside Sharp. Here's Porter. Now Thomas jacks up a three. Duren pulls it down.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Jalen Duren.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Porter misses the three. And it's Detroit with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ivy outside. Just 5 to shoot. Now Duren. Claxton with the block. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Robinson with a steal. LeVert outside. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Jalen Duren.